Hello, folks, it's your demented pink bunny. I am back and ready to rant again because I found a new re. I don't know how to describe it except just say Chorlita's favorite word. Anyway, it's a little story that comes from the Mary Sue, of course, because you know how I love to make fun of those Mary Sue articles. Anyway, let's get right to it. This one comes from Chelsea Steiner, and it's Fox discarded X-Men versus Fantastic Four crossover film. Sounds like a hot mess. It is weird that we kind of want to see it, though. Well, no, maybe you do, Chelsea, but I don't think many of the fans would have wanted to see it. I don't know. We're going to go through this little article here, and we will see. Hollywood is littered with scrapped ideas and dead projects that, for one reason or another, never came to fruition. One such project was a long rumored crossover film from Fox featuring the X-Men and Fantastic Four. This idea came from back in 2010 when Marvel Cinematic Universe was just a twinkle in Kevin Feige's eye. Well, you know. Wait till you see this article, folks. 20th Century Fox had grand plans for a film that not only pitted the Fantastic Four against the X-Men, but tossed in Deadpool and Daredevil as well. Yep. Old Zack Stein, who wrote Thor and X-Men First Class, discussed the project during an interview with Kevin Smith's Fat Man Beyond podcast. Stein described the project saying, "My ex-partner Ashley Edward Miller and I, when we were working on Fox and we were working on the X-Men First Class, we did a secret movie for them that, and of course, stupid pop-up flash. I hate that. But anyway, we did a secret movie for them that I can't tell you what the plot was, but I can tell you that it used all the characters, all the Marvel characters that Fox had at the time in 2011. It used the X-Men. It used the Fantastic Four. It used Daredevil. It used Deadpool. Yeah, Daredevil was still at Fox at the time. We almost had Paul Greengrass directing it, which would have been so cool, but he had other projects to do instead. It ended up going, but it was a script. I'm really proud of it. And it would have been really good. Now here's the kicker, folks. The story featured Johnny Storm going Nova to take out the villain Molecular Man, which destroys part of Manhattan and leads to the Superhero Registration Act. The Civil War style film would have pitted the superhero factions against one another with the following violent plot developments. Yeah, it gets violent. The heroes are split on opposing sides, and among the key matchups was a Wolverine versus Mr. Fantastic battle that would have ended with Reed Richards pinning Wolverine down, extending his hands until they were one molecule wide, and using them as scissors to cut off the mutant's arms. Yeah, Reed Richards would cut off Wolverine's arms. Can you really see that? Eventually, the heroes make peace, leading to a post-credit scene that teases what's next, a Skrull invasion. Reed Richards cutting off Wolverine's arm, that's going to be a yikes for me, with his dark, violent tone and the attachment of serious director Paul Greengrass. It's unclear who the audience for this film would have been. It's a jarring tonal shift, especially when you consider both X-Men and Fantastic films were PG-13. It is interesting, however, that Fox planned crossovers not only covered the Superhero Registration Act, but the Skrull invasion, which takes center stage in Captain Marvelous. Fox also commissioned a separate X-Men Fantastic Four crossover film from comics legends Warren Ellis, but plot details of that adaptation are unknown. In the end, Fox decided to put the kibosh to the crossover in favor of the spinning of the X-Men First Class into a series of sequels. The studio tried to reboot Fantastic Four, and, well, that 2015 sucked. Yeah, it did. Now that Disney Fox merger is complete, many fans are wondering how and when the MCU will integrate characters from the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and Deadpool into future phases. We'll have to wait and see. Marvel consolidates their already incredibly deep bench of characters in the future. Well, no, because Marvel is too busy trying to go woke these days. They're not going to probably use any of the good characters. They're going to make up some or just change some to fit their crap. That's how it's becoming these days. But no wonder this movie never got made. Reed Richards cutting off Wolverine's arms. Seriously. Anyway, will be that one. And this was just another little rant from the old demented pink bunny, DJ Odyssey. Remember, hit like, subscribe buttons, share with friends, get it out there to everybody, ramble it around. Oh, while I dig around and look for something new to rant about. Have fun, all.